There should be a way. To grab this. And I should be able to mesh it somewhere. There is a way to do this that I am not remembering how to do. We can do that, and then we can do something like this. And then if I do this, that works, I think.
You've got some nerve coming at me like that. I'll tear you to shreds.
I think my game just fucked up. Let me kill me, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
16,500 souls. Interesting.
Thou art welcome.
Interesting. So, we have to kill Andre. That sucks.
seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
How did you end up here, Mr. Logan?
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved. And I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my soul.
Then there's a big old soul. Get here. What's over here? What hero is lying in his prison? Who knows? Or are they human? thinking about what could even be so big to get challenge walls like this. Like, it's just so excessive. Measly 7 damage. Also not all text, so that's why its appearance change. Just gives you the raw damage into that though. What was he protecting and why was he here? He was protecting a divine blessing and a rare rainbow sacrifice. Die, lose nothing, nullify, curse, rain breaks. Intriguing. So you don't have to worry about losing souls. And you get to nullify any curse or death. Normal rain just lets you retain your souls on death. Not easy jumps in the this guy. For the rest of the game.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
The Black Knight's Halberd, you can just call it the Knight's Halberd, Nick. You can just call it the Knight's Halberd. Oh, this is where you get the Greatsword? Ooh, and the Tower Shield. No, Katarina's armor. Yeah, I fucked up the quest. I forgot you had to change the lever. Damn it. How much is this armor? Oh, it's way too expensive for my ass. Brokey.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. End it.
Let's see. You ever seen this part of Sen's Fortress, Nick? If you're still around. Sorry if I saw your chat really late. Most people don't know. Like, most people just like neglect the other areas of Sen Fortress. They just get to the top, kill the boss, and then go to Anor Londo. But I think most people don't actually end up exploring the other areas. Like, I remember my first week was like probably like 10 years old or something. Not even beating this game, but my mic is kind of quiet. Let me see. Is it that the game audio is just really high, or my mic specifically? I can try to turn down the game audio a little bit, maybe. That might make it better. I'm using different audio captures this time around for the game. Tell me if that's a little better. How does it sound now? Is the game still a little loud? I can reduce it a little bit more as well. reduce it a little bit more, just by 5 decibels. Should be pretty good. Game is still loud. Let me manually do it in the game instead of OBS. How's that? Is that better? That should be good. It's staying below my voice decibels at least, from what my mic's picking up. Now we gotta try to jump across here again. Oof. Surprised I made that. This area is very interesting. I've been looking around the terrain. I don't know how long you've been watching. So where's when we were in combat? We were talking to that one knight. Interesting. I can try and change it. We can dial it one more time and we'll see if it ends up being too quiet. Try this. I'll go kill something and you can let me know. But actually, this is a good point. If you missed it before, like look at the scale. This is like one of the best places you can view it. Like the scale of these fortifications, like super Attack on Titan-esque. Like why did they build it like this? Like you can finally see just how low like sea level or forestry basin equivalents would be. But yet they chose to build on this gigantic mountain. I mean, even if the fear was like a resurgence of dragons, these walls aren't meant to stop dragons. So what were they built to stop? What was the vision? When you awaken the asylum, why are you so far removed? Why is it that Gwyn and the other species, besides the human and the pygmy, why were they so afraid of us? Why were they so afraid of the pygmy? I don't remember what's in here, but I want to know. Then there's stuff like this, like why is this a room? I wonder if you do Katarina's quest, maybe he's there. I don't remember him ever being there though. It's weird that they would choose something like, this is our dominance over the dragons, like these big fortificated walls when like dragons are flying creatures. Also, you can get a view of the boss before you fight him if you come out here. Get a good view of that guy, which I don't have a good weapon for. And also, I think you can get a good view of the guy who throws bombs. He's crouching up there. We never worry about dragons again. Yeah, that's true, I guess. But what is their new worry? Like, I guess their new worry is just us. The pygmy. Like, we helped them. We helped them win the war, but we can get this guy to tire himself out, I think. We helped them win the war against the dragons, and yet we were not credited anything. Our involvement in the war as the pygmy, like, or the human race, was covered up. I'm trying to get this guy to do a certain attack. get him to like freak out. I'm trying to do it. There we go. Got him to do it. He throws a temper tantrum. And then you can start stabbing. It's kind of sad. Who's dead? What do you get for killing him? Not a whole lot. But it's cool to do. 'Cause then you can fight that big old guy without worrying about bombs. Which I think I'm just gonna go and try and do, even only with 2 Estus. I think we want a good stagger weapon, so I think the Claymore is actually better here, even though it does less damage. Because we want to try to get him to fall off. It's the main strategy to fight this guy. Oh, I'm dead. Oh shit. I forgot he had a grab attack. That's unfortunate. I think I want to be two-handing. I don't know how it helps the stagger, but I don't know if the bomb guy stays dead when you kill him, actually. Although I'm not going to kill him a second time. I'll just go fight normally. So you can see the guy who's dropping the boulders that you have to avoid throughout Sense Fortress as well. And I think you can kill him with a bow. But if you start shooting at him, he'll actually start hucking rocks at you as well, I think. There's just so many small details that's like, you just look a little closer, it's like, oh, these are the guys that are ruining my fucking game. Ouch. Have you speedrun Dark Souls 1? I have not. Dark Souls 3 is really the only game I've speedrun. Dark Souls 1, I think a couple days ago, the top runner for Dark Souls 1 just did a sub 20, I think. He did like a 19-minute something run. So the Dark Souls 1 run seems like it's pretty optimized. Where are my souls, by the way? Okay, I'm not getting the suckers back. Did it again. I didn't want 20,000 souls anyway. Although I do know the speedrun strat for this guy, which I'm trying to do it, I'm just not doing it using fire bombs. You usually run under his legs and just firebomb his ankles a couple times so he falls off. I'm trying to do it the melee way, which you can do. I might be underleveled at this point, it's hard to tell. Yeah, honestly, who cares about 20,000 souls? I haven't used any of my, like, soul consumables anyway, so I can always just rely on those. I want to get him to fall off. I don't want to just kill him the normal way. I want to get him to fall. thinking this weapon's just not working great for it. I can try the lightning spear for it, but I feel like it's not going to stagger as well, but I'll try it. Just want to get grabbed. Wind strike. Back at an angle. Tries to grab me. Ah, see, I got him to fall finally, but he didn't fall off. He wasn't close enough to the edge. Come forward. Grab me again. Let's see if I can do the quit out. I want him to fall off. I just don't remember the lineup. I think he used to be on the right side. I was doing it on the left. Come on, come here. Again? Holy. Yeah. This is like not... This is such a cheesy way to try to kill him. And like, yes, you can just get him to fall to his death and it's really funny. But it's also just like, so ineffective unless you get the lineup right. Because he can just grab you and toss you. Normally you'd want to take him to the center of the arena and kill him there. Because even if he grabs you, he won't throw you all the way off. But double-edged sword. It's cool to fight him on that tiny little bridge. Because if you get him to fall, it feels so good. And I really want to do it. Also, throwback to run back times. This is one of the more generous ones. When I was at Quelaag yesterday, I killed Quelaag. The run back from Quelaag all the way back to just the regular Firelink Shrine takes like 7 minutes. It's ridiculous. Because there's no warping in Dark Souls 1 until you actually get the inner one. Don't grab me. It's not close enough to the edge. Yes, I got it! I did it! He fell! That's how you do it. He was close enough to the edge. Worth it. Worth the 3 attempts. Anyway, that's how you get him to fall off the edge. It's pretty funny to watch him just fucking sink off. Fat ass. And, now we get to go to Anor Londo. Get another little cutscene. Also, why, like, they put all this fortification here just for you to get to Anor Londo. It's like this entire city outside of Anor Londo was specifically made as like a ritual to select a chosen undead, the like accursed pygmy, the curse that was placed on the pygmy, so that the fire could be continued to be rekindled. And you get your first look at Anor Londo, like an actual city. If you thought you were high up before when you were in the like Berg, how about now? And despite all of that, if you look, so here's Anor Londo, the main castle keep. And then you look to the left up there, which you actually do eventually go to. That's where Seath the Scaleless is, the betrayer dragon. That's where the dragon who betrayed his own kind and teamed with Gwyn, Lord Nito, the Pygmy, and the Witches of Izalith. And he was granted dukedom and was allowed to have his own keep, even higher than the peaks of Anor Londo, which I think is interesting. That they still let a dragon who betrayed his own kind to sort of be up there with the gods. It's kind of weird to trust a betrayer dragon, but who am I to judge? These guys don't really attack you unless you attack them, or you get too close to them. So, here's where you can get a very overpowered weapon called the Crystal Halberd, which I'm going to try to grab. It has a trade-off of really weak durability for... It has super high damage. Grab it here. That's not it? Hold on. Still hit me. I'm trying to remember where it was. If that's the Demon Titanite, the Crystal Halberd. Also, how's the game audio now? During that boss fight, was it like normal? Wait, where do you get the Crystal Halberd? I swear you get it here. We'll find it. In the statue. Did I miss something that was by the statue? I can go check again.
Well, you are
This chick
a
is super
visitor.
cool, and also,
Welcome to the lost
you probably
city
really
of
like her armor
Elrond,
set,
chosen
because of
undead.
what we were talking about last
If you
night.
seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you. What is it? What am I? Well,
The statue is holding a halberd.
I
No, I
am
think
the
that's just a
keeper of the
regular
bonfire.
halberd then. I'm pretty
If
sure you
not
get it
for
from a
me,
chest.
what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Okay. I actually do remember where it is because I kind of cheated. I just looked up where it is. It's in the next, the run to the fire. I thought it was in the first one, but it's not. Bum, bum, bum. So it should be over here, in this big old hall. If you stick around to once we actually get inside the keep, I need advice for a build guide if I want to be the smoothest brain in this game. If you want to be the smoothest brain, if you get lucky, kill the Black Knights and you can get one of their weapons and it's free. There's also a way to cheese the first dragon that you come across, and you can get their tail as a weapon, which is also super good. Other than that, you can do like the Zweihander build, which you can loot at the Firelink Shrine. These guys, interestingly, most enemies you can like attack. Awaken that mimic and run. Most enemies you can attack that have shields, and you still do damage to them. But specifically, these guys actually have total damage immunity when you attack their shield. It's one of the few cases, maybe like the only case. I'd recommend the Drake Sword. This weapon is kind of bonkers once you upgrade it. Yeah, look at its base damage. So for instance, this is an unupgraded weapon, the Crystal Halberd. 242 base damage. Right? And then let's look at my +5 Claymore. It only does 154. So it does an extra 100 plus damage, or about 100 more damage than my +5 weapon. And the Crystal Halberd is unupgraded and has way more range. I want to go check out what's in that other chest because I don't remember. So I'm going to bait these guys out. If you want a smooth time in this game, don't bother using base weapons, because they really are just bad. Like, the only reason you saw me using the Claymore for, like, the first quarter or half of this is just because I wanted to do it for nostalgia, but genuinely they're bad weapons. Like, even at +15, they might do, like, as much damage as a base Crystal Halberd or a base Lightning Spear. They're terrible. Like, they're just genuinely awful. I would save all your upgrade materials for good weapons, because specifically in Dark Souls 1, you don't get to come across a lot of natural materials. Luckily, you can buy a lot of materials. Also, here's a quick little skip you can do. If you jump up here, you can skip the staircase by jumping off the elevator. Then let's get a fun weapon here. If I can bait him so that he actually lets me do it. Okay, he's not gonna let me do it. Come here. If you attack his tail, you can get his tail. If you attack his tail, you get the Gargoyle Tail Axe, which looks pretty cool. Just a big ol' axe, but not very good. See, I think smooth playthrough, you can look into the Zweihander, which is in the cemetery. Brain Dead strength weapon if you want to do a strength build. The Uchi Katana is a good dex. It would be awesome if it was like a tail, like if it was a whip. But unfortunately not. Uchi Katana, also a good one. Halberds are good in general. Like if you do eventually get to this point, like honestly, you can just use like the crystal halberd for a long time until you find like a even better weapon to upgrade. I hate this area so much. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Nope, you're dead. Okay. For your starter class, if you want to do like the Uchi Katana, really good dex weapon. You can start with not the knight, but what's his name? Cannot think of the name, but it's the guy with the high. You can see the stat blocks, and he'll have the highest dex. You should choose him if you want to do a dex route. Dex weapons in this game are really good. Got some throwing knives. We're going to be getting close to the point where we can break the illusion of the sun. Poor Solaire. Not really poor Solaire, because Solaire's thing is not necessarily praise the sun, but he wants to find a son of his own. Gwyn is the one who made the sun, and it's being puppeteered as... It's just a product of the fire. The sun isn't actually real. Every sunlight we see here, like in Anor Londo, is actually just an illusion by his daughter Gwendolyn, or son Gwendolyn. Can't remember if it's son or daughter. But the sun is in fact a lie. Fell down. Is he gonna come back? I'm not gonna go chase him down. At the start of the stream when I was setting up, I accidentally hit Andre, so now I don't have him to upgrade weapons, which is something that happened, because I had to kill him. Which was unfortunate, like while I was setting up stream. You do a lot of damage, pal. Way more range than I do. Fucked. These guys are not fun. They're also really good at dodging. Get that guy to fall off. It's funny that these guys can just like fall off and die, even though they have wings. They're meant to fly. They would just rather choose to plummet to their death than start flying, I guess. These guys are not fun. almost hit me. Grazed my butt cheeks. Now we have the Silver Knights that are going to shoot arrows at us while we try to get up. Can I get through this without dying on the first try? I would be very happy if I could. Oh my god. I'm so used to the Dark Souls 3 quit out muscle memory. Spoiler, I guess you cannot block those arrows. Also, I think I just inverted my... I don't know what I did. But now we have a solid 3 or 4 minute run back. Yeah, I forgot that you can't shield those guys. You just have to, you have to roll it. Because they can just shoot through the walls. And the arrows knock you back. This time I'm not going to kill everything, I'm just going to run. Because I don't... Usually the first time I enter an area I will try to actually engage and kill things. I'll kill this guy though. Because he won't respawn. And I get the Gargoyle Helm, the Gargoyle Shield, and the Gargoyle's Halberd. Interesting. Gargoyle Helm looks pretty cool. But unfortunately, I know there's other blacksmiths, but I'm gonna have to figure out another way to upgrade weapons. Because I did, unfortunately, have to kill Andre. I don't know if that locks off certain weapon ascensions, though. Kidding me? My least favorite mobs in the game, probably. Because of how much range they have. The Silver Knights can shoot through the walls. Forgot that shit. Let's try that again. Really? He can shield break too? I didn't know they had a shield bash. I think Solaire is here. I hope Solaire is here. Because I want to do an NPC summon. Yeah, Solaire is here. I don't know if you can summon him for the next fight, but...
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
I am in offline mode now, so I can't get invaded by cheaters. Also, if you have Remaster Edition, and you are going to do a playthrough of this, and you do want to use like summons, summons in this game aren't that useful, but they're fun to interact with if you want to. Put yourself in offline mode when you play, because you will get invaded by cheaters probably. it's just like a common theme in older games. Even in Dark Souls 3 is pretty common. I missed the I shall catch you around. I might be on. I also might be doing Baldur's Gate with the others, but I'll see you around. Peace. Oh yeah, I want to do humanity. Do I have any humanity? I do. Okay. Now, can I? Still not close enough to do the invasion. I won't get my revenge for the Firekeeper. Sunlight metals. I think Havel's stuff is down here. Might also be a mimic. Dragon Tooth, that's a fun weapon. And Havel's Great Shield. And Havel's armor. Which I would like to use at some point. Now I can take the staircase. Yes, I am. Apologies if I missed that before. I just had a chatter leave previously, so I would have been silent. How are you doing? I'm currently doing a rerun through, the first time in like years, of a full run through. The Souls series, trying not to do a too cheesy playthrough. But alas, still backstabbing my way through the game. I've also been trying to give my best personal thoughts on some of the background lore of Dark Souls 1. Anor Londo is pretty interesting because it's so far removed from the rest of the civilization, in quotation marks. Like the rest of the city you start in is so militaristic, and everything's built up as like castle walls. When you come here, it actually resembles a bit more of a civilization. All the structures aren't just military. It's a weird reminder of just how fearful Gwyn and the other gods were, specifically of the Pygmy and humanity. I am. I'd say Dark Souls 3 is probably my favorite in the series, but Dark Souls 1 definitely holds a lot of nostalgia for me, because it was the first Souls game I had played in the series when I was younger. Are you familiar with any of the Souls games in general? Also, super badass cutscene. I get my ass whooped because it's been a while since I've done this fight. Multi-bosses are always so stressful in these series of games. Oh, I got dodged. That's not good. I like to play MMOs. I play RuneScape from time to time, but the Souls games are usually my go-to. I also run a D&D campaign, so that takes up a lot of my sort of board game playing hobbies. a D&D campaign I've been running with some of my friends for almost a year now. See if I can first try this boss. Ah, got killed. Not bad for a first try. God of War Ragnarok. Is that one of the newer ones in the series? Second place. Okay. What's the newest one they came out with? 'Cause last I heard was Ragnarok. I heard it was really good though. I played some of the original God of War back in the day, but I haven't touched them in a couple years probably. I heard from what I've seen of some of the newer ones, looks like they're more story driven now. I remember the earlier entries of the God of War series were they're still story driven, but very much like beat the shit out of everything in sight. The video game themes of challenging fighting gods is always going to be so badass to me. That's why I gravitate towards the Soul series, because it's pretty similar. You're just fighting super powerful creatures that you normally would not be challenging the the earlier entries of God of War before Kratos was a god. He's extra badass in that regard. Because he was just a dude before becoming to God of War. Oh, the boss is glitched and stuck. God of War Sparta. That sounds sick. Is it like a the Ragnarok took place in like the gods were more in tune with Norse mythology. Is it more of a return to like I guess Roman age? Oh, we have one more hit to go. Ghost of Sparta. I have to look into Ghost of Sparta. If it's more of like a callback to how the original games are aligned, I might like it. Nothing against Norse mythology, but there's something extra cool about Sparta in general. Why are you here, my friend? I'm going to reset this. I'm all kinds of lost. Where did I jump to? How did I get here? Knock yourself out. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Needs a weapon buff this time around. Streamers and loading panels, boo. Anyways, I appreciate the offer. However, I'm definitely not going to be taking off with any sort of streaming anytime soon. I have a friend who might be interested. He did streaming a little bit more than a hobby. I can take note of your name and I can let him know and pass your information his way. But personally, any emote VTuber stuff won't do for me, even though the idea is interesting. I'm a big fan of art myself. As a side project or hobby, I've been considering rigging or drawing my own VTuber model just for fun. But thank you for the offer. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Let me pull it up for you. He hasn't streamed in a while, but he's been talking about getting back into it. And some of his videos have, some of his live streams have hit over 100 or 1,000 views, I think. But it is Juice Ton. Let me see if I can type it in the chat. That is his channel name. If you see him pop up, I think he's considering streaming again soon. He might be interested in stuff like that. No problem. And I wish you luck in your outreach endeavor. I know it's a can be a hard market out there for arts or digital arts in general.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight.
This lady is just an illusion of magic. Now that I have the Lord Vessel, we can break the illusion with a bow.
Thou that tarnisheth the Godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
And then we can fight Gwyndolin, who has been keeping up this charade and trying to keep the curse of the undead going, to relink the fire. And now there's no more illusion of sunlight, and everything is masked in twilight. Like to do the invasion to save the Firekeeper's soul. Oh, there's people here. I don't recognize this instance. Interesting. That's what those guys were after. They're after killing me. We're trying to keep up Gwendolyn's charade. Now, is it too late to... It's not too late, I can do this. Okay, sweet. Get to save the Firekeeper's soul if I kill the people who killed her.
Well, I thought you were wiser. But I thought wrong. 'Tis a terrible pity. Like a moth flittering towards a flame. You fellows, no? Don't you agree?
Favor and protection, or the ring of Thap for short. Super good weapon. Oh, super good rain, rather. Then we can try and go kill Gwendolyn, but first, I would like to see if I can talk to that other blacksmith. Before I end the progress for today. So here became the left, so it should be on the right side. Oh, I see. I already messed up. I die if I go here. I was meant to walk around the other side. Restore. The Firekeeper.
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
It is so
Forgive me.
depressing that Anastasia
I
and the
think
Firekeepers in this world are treated like this.
My tongue never intended for restoration. Please, if you have any heart, leave me be. I wish not to speak. Forgive me, I am Please, I wish.
That big old guy. Petrus is still there with Logan. That's such a strong weapon. Okay, so please do end this, I think. Got Anastasia's soul back. Can talk to Grim, Amos, something like that. Whatever race those guys are. Finish me in Armando. Now to go start hunting Nito, the witches of Izalith. And maybe do Manus and Season 5. Peace.